Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I've tried to record this video so many times and I've just been rambling so much, so I'm just gonna start fresh. So welcome back. This video is just going to be a short breakdown of what my fitness routine is going into my third trimester. So during my second trimester, I really got this calling to go back into fitness and start to study my pre and postnatal level 3. I am already a qualified fitness trainer. I just haven't done it for a really long time. So I wanted to do my level 3 because I was just very curious as to what was safe for me going into my second and third trimester, because obviously your body's changing massively. You've got a bump, balance is unstable, your joints are getting unstable because of the hormone relaxin, which relaxes all of your muscles, not just your pelvic floor. For when the baby can come out. So I was just curious. I have to just submit my coursework, and from my coursework and the studies that I've done, I've started creating my own plan for my third trimester, and I thought I would just share that going forward. So going into the third trimester, exercise is really important to me. I have a relatively low risk pregnancy. There has been a few issues that we are monitoring, but it's nothing that's going to prevent me from doing exercise. And there is a whole host of reasons a lot of people can't exercise during pregnancy. So this workout split is not suitable for everyone, and they're very, very individual. This is just mine. So the plan is 2 cardiovascular sessions a week. So we want to get cardiovascular sessions in because it gets the heart rate up, it gets the blood flowing, it increases oxygen going to the baby, which is going to be really beneficial for its growth. But also it can help the baby rotate into a better position for birth. So if you do have a job where you're sat down quite a lot, it could be quite beneficial just to get outside and go for a walk. I personally am going to focus on walking. I don't love really high intensity exercise, and it's not really recommended in pregnancy anyway. My plan is the days where I'm in the practice and I'm sat down is to get outside on my lunch break and either go for a 30 to 60 minute walk just to get things moving. Cardiovascular exercise is also going to help improve your mood and your posture, and if you can get outside, I think that's great for your mental well-being, which can be really tested during pregnancy for a lot of people. The second thing I want to focus on is strength training. So it is actually recommended by the College of American Sport Medicine that we are working out around 150 minutes a week, and it's a whole combination of cardio, strength and mobility. So they're the 3 things that I'm going to be focusing on during my third trimester, because the combination works really well with supporting your body and your birth and labour. So for me, my strength training sessions are going to be 2 30-minute sessions a week, and I've incorporated strength training because a lot of muscles become really weak while you're pregnant, because your body's changing and you have an increase in hormones. Your chest is expanding, your breasts are getting bigger, your bumps getting bigger, our hips are expanding. This puts a lot of pressure on the other muscles supporting, so things like your glutes, your hamstrings, your traps, your rear delts. They can become really weak because it's such a vast change in such a short period of time. So it's really important to build strength in these areas to support your body during that last stage where things are going to get really crazy, but also after, when you're trying to recover. If you have a basis of strength, some muscle build is going to help your recovery massively. My focus is 2 sessions a week. One will be a lower body focus and one will be an upper body focus. Don't know whether I'm going to share workouts on here or not yet. I just think pregnancy is really, really personal, and I'm not sure that sharing a plan that's only suitable for me is going to be beneficial. Strength training sessions to obviously build muscle, but also mimic the activities that you're going to be doing when your baby's here. So we're going to be doing a lot of lifting, a lot of carrying, a lot of bending. So to incorporate some functional movement that's going to help after is also going to be fantastic for postpartum. That being said, so that's already 2 of my goals. So my cardiovascular sessions twice a week and my strength training sessions twice a week. Pregnancy isn't really the time to be hitting extreme pregnancy goals. So if you're very new to pregnancy, if you're very new to exercise, it's probably better to do things a lot slower, but I've been exercising my entire life, so it's not really that much of a change for me. And the next thing that I'm choosing to focus on in my 3rd trimester is mobility and stretching. Now, when you're pregnant, you have this hormone called relaxin, and it becomes very prominent in your body because when you give birth, muscles around your uterus and your pelvis need to relax to get the baby out. But this actually impacts all of your muscles when you're pregnant, so the risk of injury from mobility and stretching is increased. However, that being said, it's still really important to do mobility sessions because where your body's growing so much, there is also going to be muscles that become really, really tight. So we need to help support them and stabilize our joints. And that is going to happen through mobility and stretching sessions. So my aim for this again is 2 sessions, 2 30-minute sessions, full body mobility work. Mobility work also just feels really nice. If you're really sore from a strength session or your cardio session, mobility can really help with recovery for that. It's also going to help during birth because even though we need all of the pelvic floor work and our pelvic floor needs to be really strong, to be able to relax to get the baby out. So it's important that we're stretching muscles in those areas to help relax during birth as well. My last wellness focus, like physical focus for my 3rd trimester is breathwork. So diaphragmatic breathing, which is going to help support and build muscles in the obliques, which is also hopefully going to prevent abdomen tearing. So this is really, really common, and most people do have some space and separation in their abs after birth where they have just birthed a child. But we can do exercises and breath work, especially to support those obliques and help recover afterwards and keep things nice and tight. And the last thing I'm going to be doing is pelvic floor work. So I'm going to do a combination of fast and slow twitch pelvic floor movements. So how they described it in my pre and postnatal training was, imagine you're kind of like sucking a little blueberry up off the floor. And a fast twitch movement is loads of movements really quickly. So like 20 fast twitch pelvic floor movements. And then I do 10 slow twitch, which would be you squeeze up, you hold for 4 seconds and you release. And this is just going to help with things like frequent urination afterwards, not being able to control the bladder, accidental leakages. So that is my focus going into my 3rd trimester. I know this is very fitness based, but this is actually what I'm genuinely passionate about. So I hope that this has been helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I'm hoping to film another what I eat in a day, completely gluten-free, so stay tuned for that one. I will also be sharing some really short clips of some of my workout sessions below, but not my full sessions yet.